Hello, Peachy, how we doing? Has the red light gone on yet? Huh? Randy, wouldn't it be good if you actually switched the light on when we're actually live? Well, in your region, in your district. When it's live, I'd be grateful if the light went onto that camera thing over there. And then we'd know it started. Right? Has the bulb gone out or something? Yeah, he has 50 pence. Go down to the shop and get one. Probably costs more than 50 pence now. When was the last time you bought a bulb, Peachy? Oh, I don't know. No, I have a man takes care of my bulbs now. Yes. And then there's one takes care of the lights as well. Yes. We've got off to a fantastic start again, folks. Right, will you all state your name for the folks at home when I point to you, when I gesture in your direction? Oh, my name's Peachy Pineapples, a.k.a. Penelope Pumpkins. Randy Dell doesn't speak. He's the producer, he sits there. Poster boy for rabies. And I know what we've got. We now know who makes all the announcements. Upstairs. I think we have to think of a new name. Yes, because Randy's girl's down here. Aren't you? I see you in the shadows there. I mean, the lighting in here, we've nearly had to open the sunroof to get some light in the cellar tonight. Isn't that right? We've only got one light here, Randy. Anyway, you know that when it comes on, broadcasting from somewhere in Northumberland, Peachy and Maddie and all that. Well, we've got a human presence. That voice comes from an actual human being, doesn't it? And she's looking very stern. Where did you buy them glasses at? Huh? Where did you buy the glasses at? Oh, just a little private optician, was it? Mm-hmm. Where was it? Specsavers? Do they advertise on here, Randy? Can we say that? Specsavers? Well, they do now. Yes. So, and what's that you've got in front of you? You've got like a little, what is it? An iPad? Or we're not allowed to say. We're not allowed to say iPad, neither, are we not? Well, what do we do? What have we got? Is it another make? Well, one of those things you type on. Has that got your little boxes on that you've got to tick? So we're not allowed cussing. We're not allowed innuendo. We're not allowed any references to body parts, male or female. So there's 5 things. What are we going to talk about? Have you come up with any ideas? Well, while you do, I think we should play the thing. Do you want to get started, Peachy? Do you want to get started? Who was that? What was the noise of that phone? Who's ringing? I've just heard a phone ringing in my earphones. Which phone is it? Yeah? Was it you? Randy, was it you? Was it you, Peachy? Oh, no. Did you hear that phone ringing? Yes, I did. Oh, it might have been my accountant. He doesn't know I'm here, and he certainly doesn't know I've bought a baronial house in Scotland. Oh. Yes. Well, you've got to get rid of the profits somehow. Well, you've got to bring them into sight as well, haven't you? That's what you get on this show, isn't it? How much did... Who was it on the phone? Do you know, is he like a crooked accountant, is he? Where do you have all your money stored, like the Maldives? Oh, no, mine's in Belize. Don't tell them exactly. We'll have stalkers and burglars. I look forward to your letters. Speaker's responsible. It doesn't condone any sort of behaviour like what Peachy does with our money. Is it all them used once as you used to get put in your G-string, like? I thought so. So, we need a new name. What are we going to call Mrs. Warmth over there? She's already gesturing. What have I said? I haven't said anything. G-string, come on. Even I'm wearing a G-string tonight to do this show, so you can't stop that. You see. There'll be nobody here comes down into the basement and tucks 20 quid of my G-string. Unless you want to, my dear. Have a look. It took me, you don't know how many clubs I had to dance in to get this job. Especially when we didn't have no advertisements. And he sells his decent stuff. Isn't that right, Pitchy? Decent stuff? Are you in? You'll be selling some decent stuff, are you? Oh, I don't know, but I've seen Randy Dell's decent stuff, and it's rather good. So no. Mrs. Warmth. That's what we'll call her. Mrs. Warmth. Over there in the corners. I think we should get on and play the thing. We'll come back to that later. Here we go. Welcome, it's the big show, folks.
Inside my head and I can't get them out. And I've been waking at 4 in the morning. I don't know why I can't get back to sleep again tonight. Keep banging on, yeah, keep banging on.
thank you. Calm down. All calm now. All calm. It's Radio's Mally James Erskine. Don't panic. We're here. We're on the big show. Now we've got Dracula, have we? Have we got to play some events? Yes, here we go.
Broadcast from somewhere in Northumberland is the Back of Midnight Show with Matty James Erskine.
If you want to contact the show, please email mattierskine@ymail.com or call 07526456249. That's 07526456249.
Right, there we go. That's how you can contact the show. Get us an email in. What you hauling, fellas and girls? What you hauling? We're on. What time are we on? That's right, 12:30. So what you hauling through the night? Sometimes we record this show. What you hauling through them? We've got some. Who have we got? We've got Tina the trucker. She's back on. She's hauling cabbages. She's been hauling cabbages from one end of the country to the other. Hope they didn't go off in this heat, Tina. Thanks very much for getting in touch. What do you say, Peachy? Cabbages? Do you like cabbages? Oh, yes. Oh, I like a bit of cabbage water. Cabbage water? What are you on about, woman? Cabbage what? Is that what you drink, is it? Yes, well, at one time or another, and I'm talking quite a few years ago, I was a jockey, you know. Yes, one of the first females to ever ride in a famous Class 1 race, you know. Yes, it was over the jumps. It was over the jumps at Cartmel. Yes, yes, and this horse, the trainer said to me, when I went out, the last thing he said to me as I rode out to the start line, he said, you must shout 1, 2, 3, jump when you get to the fence, you see, because the horse was a bit unnerved. You had to talk to it all the way round, you see. So anyways, I get out onto the course. The rope goes up and I set off at such a blistering pace, I went straight through the first fence. At the second one, we never even got off the ground. We were still going though. And we got to the third one, and oh dear, I shouted. I thought I better shout. So I shouted 1, 2, 3, jump. And over we went. It was almost as if we had wings. And we didn't come anywhere though. We slowed up towards the end. Yes, we slowed up towards the end. And when we finished well back, I went in and the owner of all people wasn't very happy. He said to me, why didn't you shout 1, 2, 3, jump at the first 2 fences? And I said, I did, but the horse is deaf. He says, no. The horse is bloody blind. Yes, that was my only turn at a jockey. I only rode in one race. Yes. Do you want to take all the time up on this show tonight? Yes, I thought so. Right, we've got our new name. Dolores. We found out our name. It's Dolores. Dolores. Could we come up with anything more original? No, because that would have looked out of place on this shower bang of a show, eh? Isn't that right, Randy? We daren't invite anybody on who might be original. They will look out of place. We'll embarrass them. Time to go for a song, is it? Do we not need a commercial break first? No, we don't need a commercial break first, do we not? Well, what they're going to sell on iHeart tonight. You see, we'll start losing money then. We'll start losing our target demographic. That was the thing. Do you know that one of them, our rival stations over down the country, you know what it's called? What's it called then? Dead FM. They only play songs from singers who are dead. I see they've overtaken us in ratings and listenership. Now, that should concern you, Randy Dell. It should indeed, because... Why should it concern him, Peachy? We had this all planned before we started. It's